13 of the game. Today we're going to be using a game to build a little bit of independence, some drive forward, and believe it or not, at the same time, a little bit of proximity. We're using both, we're doing both. It's also going to build some confidence to working away from you, and it's going to build, at the same time, some flexibility of the mind, really important for your dogs. We're going to be doing a live on that in the next couple of days. So today we're going to do object wrapping. I'm using a cone. You can use anything. If you have a jump at home and you want to do agility with them, use a jump wing. Okay. At home when I first started this, I didn't have a cone, so I would just use little wood logs that we use to heat the house. You can use whatever you want, okay, as long as your dog can wrap around it. I do suggest at first, use something that one is high enough that they can actually see it. If I use a cone that's too low, Poca doesn't notice it and just walks over it. And two, use something that you can also fit your arm around it, because you're going to start by luring them a little bit, and if you can't really fit your arm around it, it will probably be harder. Don't start with a car. Start with something smaller in your house. Okay. So what you're going to do, have some food in your hand. It's pretty simply lure them around the object and feed them. And then take your other hand, lure them around and feed it. You can start to add an around cue, or it doesn't really matter what you call it. I use around. Some people use zoom, some people use go, some people use check, some people use dig. Use whatever you want. So I use around as I'm getting her to wrap around the object. And then as I see that she's understanding what I want out of her, I'll start to back up a little bit from the cone. Okay, what if I'm 1 foot away from it? Can you still go around it, come back, feed it, go around the other way, come back and feed it, and then try taking another steps backward until you're pretty much able to send them from anywhere. Don't, like, if there's no reason to push it, like, you don't need to do it 40 feet away. You probably will never ask your dog to do it at that distance, so there's no really reason to test it, so I wouldn't necessarily do that, but like within 10 feet, you should be able to send them with time. And once you see that they're good with one object and wrapping it, so for me the cone, then try a different one. So do that wood log, do a tire, do a water barrel. With time, if they really understand the cue, try it with your car. It is really hard on them. It might be really hard for them the first couple of times with the car, because it's so big. They actually have to wrap around, stop seeing you completely, and then come back and find you again. If you have a kitchen island or a formation in your house that you can run around it, or ask your dog to go around it, you can do that too. Around a chair, you can use really anything. Okay, so I'm going to send you to playing the games and with some music, so I will see you